So as of today, the 2XKO playtest has been live for 3 days now. Let's talk about it. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Code Red, and I am back with another video, man. Check it out, guys. Before we get started, click that notification button and subscribe, guys, so I can keep this content coming. I love you guys. I love doing it. Enjoy it, man. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep this channel growing. So check it out, man. As of today, 2XKO playtest has been out for 3 days. You could have signed up. If you were lucky enough to get to Evo and sign up, you would have been put a guaranteed spot within the playtest. You also was given the option to sign up from home, which that one was a little bit more of luck, whether you got in. But the playtest, let's talk about how the generosity of the playtest is going from August 9th to the 19th, which is crazy to me, the amount of time you get. I had to do a double take myself because, like, dang, that is a long time. But the playtest itself has features that include 6 playable characters, which consist of Alawi, Ahiri, Echo, Darius, Braum, and Yasu. In addition to that, you're getting 4 stages. You have casual match, private match, which you can invite up to, I believe, 16 players in one room. And then, of course, you have the lobby system, which is connected. It's technically the casual matches, in-game customization, in-game currency, and there's a battle pass. There's even a battle pass, guys. So the features are booming in this playtest. I can't lie. Like, it's a lot for a playtest. They were very generous with us when it came to this playtest, and that was dope. One thing I wish, though, is that they had a ranking system. I looked for it, I searched, and I was like, well, maybe I'm overlooking it, but there is no rank, and that kind of sucked because I, myself, when I play online, I love rank because I can constantly get players from all over that just keep coming in, and that's just always been enjoyable for me. So I kind of wish that there was a rank, but there isn't. Oh well, it is what it is. It can't be just flawless, I guess. But so yeah, the playtest itself has been great. I have enjoyed myself. I have enjoyed the game. There is a few things that I have noticed, however, with the game, and let's just get them out the way. There are some glitches. One thing in particular is with the tagging system. There's points where one thing I've noticed is that you will have a tag that'll take place, and right as the tag is taking place, you will hit the opponent, and that opponent will die, but they have brought in their partner to come in. And sometimes I've noticed that the partner that they brought in remains on screen, but then sometimes they'll leave the screen and then come back. So there was one game I can remember in particular where I literally sat there because I was like, oh, yeah, he tagged him in, but I killed the main player, the main character. So the tagged opponent is going to switch out and come back in. Well, that character stay on the screen, and whoever I was playing just rushed in and caught me in a combo and actually took me out. So I was like, okay, they gotta fix that, which I'm sure they would. They're gonna fix a lot of this stuff. Sure, there's a lot of kinks in the game. That's why this playtest exists, obviously. One other thing is that like the controls felt a little clunky, like they felt a little like unresponsive at times. There was times when I would be hitting things and I'm like, I know I'm hitting this stuff right, and it would not come out, or there would be like a slight delay in the movement coming out. Again, these are minor tweaks that I'm sure the game is going to fix. That's why these playtests exist. You know, we give our feedback, they go and they look at different data, and they just make the game better. For me personally, and I don't know if this is how, and I could be just tripping, but I actually was able to play the game at Evo, and it's crazy because, I mean, this could be just me, and it could be just because I've had more time with the game, but it feels like it's different from even the Evo build. And I could be wrong. Like I say, I've had a lot more time to play with it and dive into the game, so it could be because of that, because I know we had a shorter set of time at Evo to play it. So it could be because of that. But yeah, it did feel different to me. Playing the game, man, I will tell you, now that we done got kind of like through the problems with the game itself and the playtest, the game is excellent. Uh, I'm gonna say this, and this, yeah, this may be like, oh, you jumping the gun a little bit, Code Red, but this is one. I'm having so much fun with this game. Like, I just genuinely enjoy playing the game. It just feels great. It feels great playing it. One thing that I noticed, and some people might get on me about this, but it's very similar to Marvel Infinite. Now I know people did not like that game, and a lot of people for a lot of reasons though. But one of the main reasons is just because it was, honestly, let's talk about it, it was ugly. It was an ugly game. But if you go and you actually play it, or you go and look at some gameplay, that is some of the most intense, fast-paced um, gameplay you will see in a fighting game, especially when it comes to a tag game. The gameplay is dope. I don't care what nobody say. Infinite's gameplay was just, it was dope. And I feel like there's a lot of similarities in this, but I do feel like they are taking from certain games, and like Infinite, as well as BB Tag, because I do see a lot of similarities in the BB Tag game in this game, but they're taking from that and they're polishing it up and giving us a just amazing product, a super product. You can tell they're taking their time with this game, man. I will say, playing the game, I notice that the games, it's so easy to pick up, and I know we hear this all the time. It's easy to pick up but hard to master. We hear this all the time in fighting games, but I think that this game is going to be easy for people to jump in, but as time going, the depth is going to build, and I think it's going to revolve a lot around the tag system, because the tag system, I have to say, in any tag game that I've played, this has to be one where they're saying literally, tag, like, do it. You're going to do it, and I want you to do it, and we're going to put everything that we can into this tag system to let you know that tagging is important. It's like they're just beaming it into us. And I think that is where the high level of play is going to come from, is the tag system. I think that that's what's going to separate the casual player from the competitive player, is how they utilize that tag system, because it does so much. And just like the freedom of the tag, like you can tag an opponent, there's like you could tag your character in, and then when they come into the game, it's like you can decide to let them do their tag and then disappear, but they stay on the screen for so long, and then you can like just add them. Like, it's like the time frame is so long to like finally say, okay, I want you to help me out. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where I feel like, yeah, it's going to revolve a lot around that tagging system. The other thing that I notice is that the game, it rewards you for using as much as your resources as possible. It's a game that I feel wants you to be active, and wants you to get in there and play. And it's one of those games where you don't want to really hold back with. You want to just do it and just have fun. And I think that also caters into the idea of the game wanting to be just very expressive, because the game feels like whatever you want to do, you can do it, as long as you have the imagination to do it. It is it's just a freedom in the game that I love about it, and to where you're not limited on what you can and cannot do. I mean, it was times when I was playing and I would be in training mode, and I'm like, I wonder if I can do this. And it would be one of the most craziest things that I would come up with in my mind, and it would work. And I think that is what's going to make this game so fun and like enjoyable. And just one thing about a fighting game that people have to understand is that a game can be great, but if people don't like watching it, it is what it is. Like, people, if someone does not like watching it, that's as far as I feel like fighting games will go as far as their popularity, is how much people want to watch the game. And I think this is going to be a game that people are going to love watching, just because I don't feel like it's ever going to get to a point to where we say, oh, I've seen that before. Oh, here we go again. Oh, here we, because I feel like there's just so much you can do in this game. It's just freedom. And I think that these teams and the way people play them, everybody's going to play their team so different, you know? And there's not going to be a point to where, you know, this is how this character is going to play and that's it. Of course, they're going to have their base, you know, of how the characters or the teams are played. But I feel like everyone is going to be able to add their own unique style and flavor in the way that they play it, as long as they have the imagination to do it. Um, but yeah, I have been having a blast with 2XKO. I'm going to play a lot more. I think this is going to be legit. I think it's going to be a great game. As it goes for any things that I would change about it or things that I feel like it can improve on, I really can't think of much. Um, I think that they have the right balance of making it easier and easy to pick up and play for the like beginners, but also having the competitive um side to it, to where it won't be too dull or, you know, oh, this is way too easy for the player that likes play on the more competitive level. I feel like this game is going to be so depth, and I can't wait until they start to add more characters, because with just the 6 that we have, you see just insanity, man. And they all do so many different things, and how you utilize what they do, it's just it's crazy. So I can't wait till the full roster is finally revealed and we see how the game shapes once these other characters get into the game. Some of these characters are OP right now, but of course this is early. I mean, and I'll hold back on my opinions on some of these characters because I know things change. But I am excited to see where the roster is going to end up and how the roster is going to affect just the overall pace of the game. But right now, man, 2XKO is legit, guys. Check it out, man. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for all your time. Guys, get out there, play this 2XKO if you have the ability to. And then just keep watching this footage if you don't, man. I have had times where I've just sat up here and I've just looked at footage. I went into lives. I've watched people play the game, even though I have the ability to play it. But it's just fun because, again, it goes back to what I said about this game being so expressive, so unique, to where you see different things that other people do and you're like, oh man, I didn't know you can do that, or oh, that's kind of cool. So I've been looking at other people's gameplay and looking at just footage, and I'm finding things like, currently I'm playing Echo and Hiri as my team, and that team is popular, but so many people play that team so different. It's so cool. But I'm just learning things, man, and I'm enjoying this game. I am enjoying this game. So, hey guys, it's Code Red, man. I enjoyed my time with you guys. I'm enjoying you guys. Please, guys, y'all take care. You take care of yourself, and as always, man, live life and enjoy it. All right, Code Red out. Peace.